Donald Brooks here again with Miss Von Burton. Miss Von Burton, how are you?
Wonderful.
She paused, so we'll talk later what's wrong, but that's not what we're going to talk about.
I had to think
today.
of the right word.
Allow me to ask you to join me in some water.
Thank you.
My favorite beverage.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I love your... She corrected me. I said head rag, and she said a head wrap. I love your head wrap, but you like people to see you in your head wrap? I like that. That's nice. Okay, now, but this is not about you, Miss Von Burton. This is about Back to School. That's the name of this Dawn Brooks show, Back to School. There was a rock and roller named Chuck Berry. Have you heard of Chuck Berry?
Mm-hmm.
In my humble opinion, the greatest rock and roll singer ever, with all due respect to Elvis Presley and Little Richard. He had a song called School Days, and he talked about the joys of school and going to the lunchroom and getting out and going to the jukebox and just school, having fun in school. That was back in the middle 50s. Unfortunately, school is not necessarily what we think about the happy days when we think about school. What we think about is tragedies, unfortunately. And in the wake of the Uvalde tragedy, it should be on all of our minds. So what do we do to make sure that our kids, our grandkids are safe and we feel they're safe at school? Well, we did a Donald Brooks show a few weeks back about, it was titled Gunsmoke, and I talked about it's all smoke to me. I don't think anything is really happening. Hopefully I'm wrong, and we'll see. However, there is a lady by the name of Randi Weingarten. She's the president of the American Federation of Teachers. And I'm going to quote what she said. I'm going to read. We have made a choice to let this violence continue. We can make a choice to stop it. We don't have to wait for the federal government. And that's the point I'm trying to make. She went on to say, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, that schools partnering with law enforcement and other agencies can do things to make our schools safer. There are funds out there. There are things to do. We can do it. There's no reason to have people in our supposedly protecting our children afraid to go in and protect them. There's no reason to have security lax. There's a lot of things. It's terrible the way things are, and we need to not wait for the government because they're going to play politics, the Democrats or Republicans. So, I long for the days of Chuck Berry singing Hail, Hail, Rock and Roll and School Days. I long for the show Happy Days when the Fonz was on there and everybody was happy dancing around at the soda place after school. Those days are gone. They might not ever come back. But the main thing is our kids and our kids' safety. So I hope we get back to maybe not the happy days, but the safe days. Talk to y'all later.